Welcome back to CryptosRus. I'm George. We're all George. You got Michael Saylor, one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls out there, still boldly calling that 150,000 is the target for Bitcoin at the end of the year. Okay. I saw that interview. We actually tweeted out on X, and he's like, well, 150,000 for sure. And there's no reason within the next, what did he say, 8 to 10 years? Or no, 4 to, I forgot. He said something like within the next 8 to 10 years, Bitcoin will be at a million. And then 20-year plus, it'll be 20 million. Something along those lines. Right? And I agree. Although he did, I believe, decrease his estimation. I believe he said it was like 250,000 earlier this year in terms of the top for this year. And I even said it too. I still think it's 200,000 plus, but we'll see. And it turns out not only does he have a ton of Bitcoin in strategy, he himself also holds 17,732 Bitcoin and has 1.77 billion unrealized profit. That was stated years ago. I don't know if he actually revealed that recently. I remember in 2021 or something like that, he revealed he had about 17,000. So it could be a lot more than that now. So it's not only strategy that's holding so much. He himself personally is holding that much too. That's what you call diamond hand holder, basically. He's going to continue to push forward. I'll say this is just like a contrarian view, though. Okay. Saylor is now more important to Bitcoin than Satoshi. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because if he ever, because we know who he is, not like Satoshi, if he ever decides to sell, it would be more harmful to Bitcoin than Satoshi selling. That's my opinion. Because he has started this movement of DCAing, starting a Bitcoin treasury, and never selling basically forever. And other companies have followed. And Wall Street obviously paid attention. And you got guys like BlackRock and Vanguard and everyone that's buying up MicroStrategy shares. So he is now probably the most influential person in all of Bitcoin. And he's not the original OG. There's still other guys like Max Kaiser that came in way earlier. But he is like now the face of it. Like even if Satoshi sold, it would be bad, but it wouldn't be nearly as bad if Saylor saying, I'm going to start selling Bitcoin. That's my opinion. That's how important he is to the space now. All right. Outside of just Saylor, you got other countries like Germany. They want to start a Bitcoin treasury. Okay. And France also wants to. France also wants to buy 2% of supply. So you still have other nations besides the US that recognizes that fiat is garbage and Bitcoin is the one that you want to load up on. Okay. So the point is, Bitcoin is growing. The ecosystem is strong. You can't judge it, okay, just by price alone. Even though that's a big factor, there's a reason why you have other countries and you got guys like Saylor and you got companies like Metaplanet that believes in it so much, they will continue to load up in DCA. And even the US, we have our own reserve, but we haven't come up with a plan to add more to it. Eventually we will. Trump and Besant and Lutnick, they'll figure something out in terms of how to add more Bitcoin to our treasury. It's just that they have more important things to work on right now. Believe it or not, Bitcoin closed the second highest month of spot volume. That's a lot to say. And even though I got something to show you guys, even though a lot of you guys are saying like, well, you know, there's no October. This month has been absolutely horrible. And this and that, and people are just getting all super bearish. I decided to bring this up, okay, just to look at where we are in October. Now, obviously, there's only 2 more days. We got today and tomorrow. But we are only down 3.4% for this month, okay? So just to put things in perspective, we're not down like 13%. We're not down like 18%, or we're not down anything huge. We're simply down 3.4%, and we're down 1.5% from yesterday. So if you didn't count that 1.5%, we're down just 1.5%. But anyways, do we still have a chance to flip into the green? Like say tomorrow we have a big rally day, or later today. Yes, we still could flip into the green. It's not that bad. It's not that horrible. A lot of people are making it sound like we're down like 20% for the month. We are not. Right now, I know there's a lot of manipulation, right? We talked about it in market makers liquidating left and right, and there's a lot of suppression of price. We got Powell being very, very hawkish for no reason. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, but there's always a lot of stuff going on. But it's not the end of the world for Bitcoin. We will recover. We will get through this. We got a couple more days. Let's see if we end up in the green. There's still plenty of opportunity for us to flip to the green side. Okay? Just want to point that out. Because based on like sentiment, a lot of people, like, you would guess like we're down like 15% for October. We are not. Yep. Open interest is also very high. All-time high, in fact, at 94 billion. A lot of people placing 140,000 call options on Deerbit. So a lot of traders are still betting that we will make that next move before the end of the year. And I talked about this, FOMC meeting. Almost every single time after FOMC meeting, you have a market dip. But I didn't know this. After the last 3, 4 FOMC meetings, Bitcoin actually dipped. And what happened after every dip? We made a new high. I didn't know that. Look at it. We had one in June. We dipped about 6.5%. Then we made a new high. We had one in July. We dipped about 5.4%. And then we made a new high. We dipped in September 7%. And then we made a new high. That's 3 in a row. And we dipped 5% from our previous peak. So are we going to make a new high now? There's nothing stopping Bitcoin. There really isn't. So I guess we'll see. Next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last Friday of this month. It's a big options and futures expiration day. And let's see what happens afterwards.